That's what my number one answer is. And again, it's hard to say that because might be somebody listening or watching. It's like, I don't have a community. Well, that's why we have podcasts. That's why we have virtual chips. That's why I have my God and Gigs 360. That's why you have your in-person events. Because the second you get around somebody else where 2 or 3 are gathered,
The Lord is there.
that's yes. Like if you're struggling by yourself, it's because you're by yourself.
Say that one more time. Say that one more time
If you're
for the
struggling,
saints in the back.
yes, but if you're struggling by yourself, it's because you're by yourself. It's not because of the struggle, because no temptation exists that is common to man, but he's made it with escape. There is a answer, but it's in other people. So there's no way around it. Sorry, introverts. I know introverts. My
I was
wife is
just about to ask, like, what about the
my
introvert?
yes, I know. I heard my wife in the back. I heard her. I heard her. She can hear me, I'm sure. But even the introverts. Okay, I don't know. I'll let you answer your question, but like I literally heard it myself.
I was gonna say, what about the introverts? Like the people who feel like they get exhausted being around community. What would be your advice for the introverts who don't want to?
Well, here's the interesting thing. Most creatives, we are introverts.
Yeah.
We're just good at either doing the mask, which many people do, right? I
Yeah.
am horrible at crowds. I've never been to Disney for one reason, and that is the one reason is because I cannot take the crowds, right? But
Because you're afraid of being like stampede? Like if people run and then they
I
jump?
think no, I wish I could say that. I just think it's me. I have, and this maybe, I didn't know I was going to therapy today, but I'll let you know. All right, I'll open it up.
Okay.
I think there is like a little bit of my fear of the anonymity of blending into this huge crowd and feeling like I'm less of a person because I no longer like have like my own identity. I'm just this mass of people. Like, who am I? Like, I'm just like this part of this big collective, and I feel like closed in, and I don't feel like myself anymore.
Wow.
And I think creatives, honestly, again, I would be shocked if I didn't see more creatives, even those who perform with outlandish, big energy, then say, yeah, when I get home, I shut all that off. Right.
Yeah.
So I would say to the introverts who are saying, well, community is not going to work for me. It's the size of the community that you're thinking about, not the effect of the community. I just said 2 or 3. I didn't say 500. I didn't say 1,000. Jesus did his best work with 3 people. Right? Like 3 people on the mountain. He's like, that's all I need.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
that's
Yeah.
it. Right. So it is not about the number of people. It's the quality of the relationship you build.
Wow.
So for the introverts, just think about that. Like, hey, is there 1 or 2 people that I trust that I could get around? I could say, hey, you know what? Let's just meet for coffee. Let's bring our artwork. Let's compare notes. Let's get on a Zoom and just push yourself past. And that is the one thing I am saying to all introverts, anyone, even the creatives that say they're extroverts, but they're really not making community or a relationship a priority.
Yeah.
Push past that initial thing, because that's resistance. And that's honestly the enemy, because the enemy wants you isolated.
Mm.
So push past that. Like, your personality might be introverted, but your gifting is not designed to stay within. And again, if you need to be healed or someone else needs healing, that involves you. So I would just say, like, take your mind off of how many people and just think about the effect of what it will be whenever you connect with other people. And that will help you get to the right people.
Yeah. And I would also say to pray about it too, because when I first started off, I couldn't find anybody around my community that I could connect with. And it was through prayer and asking God to introduce me people who would help me, I guess, grow in my faith. And it was through the prayer that the Lord was slowly introducing people into my life. I'm like, okay, I see that this is what the Lord is doing. So I would advise any introvert who says, okay, I hear what you're saying, but what's the practicality of it? I would say prayer also helps because God
No, it has
listens
a,
and he
yeah.
cares.